so today's video will be about fasting and more specifically water fasting. I discovered the amazing healing properties of water fasting about 2 years ago, just a bit over 2 years ago. I've done numerous juice fasts in my life. I was doing them several times a year. I would do 2-3 week juice fasts. And I really thought that I was doing something very good for my body, which I realized later it wasn't to be. I was very apprehensive about trying water fasting. I've done like one day here and there during my juice fast, but I found it very difficult. Decide to do a water fast was a big decision for me. About 2 years ago, I got to the point where I was just disgusted with myself. I put on a lot of weight. I was dealing with all kinds of hormonal issues, thyroid problems. I suffer from Hashimoto's, which makes losing weight very, very difficult. So despite a very restrictive diet and doing keto, paleo, all kinds of low carb diets for many, many years and exercising almost daily, it was very difficult for me to lose weight. I just got to the point where I was fed up and I said, that's it, I'm just jumping into the water fast. And I didn't actually do any preparation, which now I know after fasting regularly for 2 years, I know that you do have to go through a preparation phase and how to do it properly. But at that point, I just kind of jumped in. I didn't really decide to do a long fast. It just kind of turned out to go that way. So I started with a 1-day fast. I said, okay, I will do 1 day, 24 hours. And I have to tell you, the first 24 hours is brutal. Like, that is absolutely the hardest, and you're just fighting your body the whole time and you think you're gonna die. After I got through the first day, then I decided, okay, I will do another day. So let's do 2 days. And it just kind of continued that way. And I can't say that it was all easy and it was all smooth sailing, because I did have some very tough days. I think day 3 and day 4. I will link to my blog below, and then you can read all the details of my 10-day water fast. But in the end, I just kept going and going and going, and it did eventually turn into 10 days. Now, the benefits of water fasting are too numerous to even mention in one video. I will probably do several videos on this topic. One of the things is growth hormone release, which is very beneficial for healing, recovering, for losing weight, for many, many different things. So after about 1 or 2 days into your water fast, your body also starts releasing large amounts of stem cells. Stem cells are absolutely remarkable, and they know exactly where to go in your body and what needs to be repaired. A lot of people pay huge amounts of money to have stem cell therapies done, to have stem cells injected, and they don't realize how easy it would be to just produce your own stem cells and to increase the production of your own stem cells through water fasting. So following my 10 days water fasting, I lost about 5 kilos, which was absolutely huge for me, because no matter how strict of a diet I did, how much of an exercise plan I was sticking to, in the end it would be like a kilo or 2 kilos down, and then it would just bounce right back up. So to lose 5 kilos and to finally get below 70 kilos was really a big accomplishment for me. Not only that, but I could like feel my thyroid healing. I could feel all kinds of ailments. For example, I had shoulder pain that I've had for almost 2 years. I was going for physiotherapy, all kinds of different treatments. Nothing was working. After about 2-3 days into the water fast, the pain went away completely and it has never returned. So I had some major inflammation in my shoulders, and it was completely resolved once and for all. Thank goodness. Just a million little things. If you read my blog, you'll be able to see all the little details, all the wonderful things that I was able to experience. And knowing that I can do a 10-day water fast, it's just so freeing, because after that I've done numerous shorter ones, longer ones. I've done 7 days, 8 days. I've done many 2-3 days. I've even done some dry fasting up to 3 days, which will be another video because it's a topic in itself. But water fasting is not only beneficial for weight loss. I mean, a lot of people will jump into it for the weight loss, but what happens while you're not eating any food is your body goes into a state of autophagy. And this is like this big buzzword, autophagy. You probably heard it. This is a really remarkable thing that happens inside your body when it's not burdened with digestion and having to process all this food that you're eating. The body actually can go and start doing this cleanup inside, where it's getting rid of all the damaged cells, the cancerous cells, the cells that just need to be removed. And this is what autophagy is in a nutshell. But I'll probably do a separate video about this as well. So you really want to get into this state. You want to experience the stem cell release. You want to experience the growth hormones, the autophagy, the weight loss, getting rid of aches and pains, healing your body. So yes, absolutely, weight loss is an amazing thing that you can experience during your water fast, but it shouldn't really be the ultimate goal. The nice thing was that after the water fast, I was able to finally keep the weight off. Not only keep the weight off, but continue to keep losing weight. So water fasting really became part of my regular routine. I was sticking to a very strict diet, very low carb, mostly meat, some vegetables, very few though, and just continued like every weekend doing a 2-day water fast. Or if I was feeling a little bit bloated, or if I was eating something I shouldn't have, then I would just jump into another water fast and another water fast. And it just really helped me in the end to lose about 12 kilos, which is about 25 pounds in total. And it just completely transformed my body. Another remarkable thing was that after the water fast, I realized that all the little skin tags that I had, especially under the arms and in certain places, they just fell off, completely disappeared. And this was like a very interesting benefit that I wasn't expecting at all. And then I realized that a lot of times skin tags form because of insulin resistance in the body. And many people don't realize this. So once your insulin is back in check and everything's working properly and your insulin resistance has been cured through water fasting or other means, then the skin tags disappear. They actually fall off and disappear. One difficult thing when you're water fasting is it may interfere with your sleep, especially once you're into it for 2-3 days. You find that you just keep waking up in the middle of the night. And what's actually happening is your body's waking you up so that you go hunting. It's like, that's enough. We need food, go hunting, get some food, woman. So you need to kind of get past that. The good thing is you do have a lot of energy during the day, because even though you're not getting a lot of sleep, at night you're not really using up that much energy. Like I tried not to exercise too much. I did do some exercise and actually had a really great workout on the 9th day of my fast, which was very unexpected. But I guess because of the growth hormone release, I just had a lot of energy and I just had a lot of strength, and I did a really good weight training session. But I mean, I would recommend, especially if you're not used to fasting, just relax. Try to do it during a time when you can stay home and not be too active. Like nice walks and things like that are fine, but it's really a time for reflection, for meditation, for taking it easy, for taking naps, for relaxing. If you're jumping into a water fast for the first time, I would recommend doing it on a weekend when you're not working perhaps, so that you can just kind of relax and feel into your body and experience the whole thing spiritually and mindfully, rather than rushing around. Having said that, I do have a very good friend who did a 21-day water fast while she was running around and very busy as a real estate agent, and she just didn't stop for 1 second. I don't know how she did it, because I don't think I'd be able to do that, but my hat off to her. What I would recommend to anyone who would like to start water fasting for the first time is don't do a prolonged fast. Do a 24-hour fast. See how you feel. So start slow. You don't need to jump into 10-day water fast like I did. I think it's a little bit crazy and irresponsible to do that. Start with 24 hours. Work your way up to 48 hours and see how you feel. And really on those days, just take it easy, stay in the house or get some sun. I mean, sun is absolutely important, and fresh air, but don't go crazy. Don't be running around. Just try to relax. Make sure you have enough water at home. Drink when you're thirsty, drink when you're hungry, and keep some pink salt. I usually keep the granules, and then when I'm feeling a little bit dizzy or lightheaded, or if I get a bit of a headache, I just pop one under my tongue and let it absorb from there. When you're experiencing those things, it's usually an electrolyte issue, and some people do recommend this snake juice, which is very popular right now in the fasting community. I've tried it, it wasn't really for me, but other people swear by it. So if you'd like to do the snake juice while you're fasting, that's absolutely fine. Research that as well, and the ingredients, you can make it yourself. For me, I find that all I need is the pink salt. It works perfectly for me, even for longer prolonged fasting. How much weight can you expect to lose on a water fast? Well, everyone's different, and it also depends on how much weight you need to lose. You will lose a lot of water, which is a good thing, because if your diet is not the best and you're eating a lot of carbs, a lot of sugar, bread, things like that, keep in mind every gram of carbs will absorb 3 grams of water. So that means that you will be bloated and your body will be holding on to a lot of water. So if you are getting rid of that water, you're getting rid of inflammation. It's definitely a good thing. So don't stress about that. As far as weight loss, I was losing about half a kilo a day on average. So that's about a pound a day. This will be different for someone that has a lot of weight to lose. It may be a lot more than that. For someone who's already at an ideal weight, it may be a lot less. So really what I would suggest is don't focus on the weight loss so much, because once the body's healed and the inflammation is gone and everything's working better, then weight loss will just kind of come naturally and effortlessly. You won't have to work nearly as hard for it. If you're doing a 24-hour fast for the first time, I would recommend starting in the evening. So you have your last meal, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, whenever you normally eat. And then the best part is like the first 12 hours of your fast, 8 hours of it, you'll be sleeping. So it's gonna pass very quickly. And then you just need to get through the morning, the breakfast and lunch, and then at dinner time you can eat again. So the 24 hours is really not that difficult to do. It's really just about skipping breakfast and lunch. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about water fasting, anti-aging, beauty tricks and hacks, and just about health in general, please hit the like and subscribe button below.